Alright, so I ended up doing some summoning here. Didn't didn't really know like how fast it honestly would be, and I mean, really all I was doing was just pretty much just recording me for the most part. Like I was checking every now and again to see if the pouches and scrolls would sell, and apparently, apparently they would not sell, which was kind of sad a little bit about because literally everything I was spending was pretty much straight just losing. I mean, not too much of an issue. I mean, the fact that summoning is pretty damn fast, not gonna lie. So, I was looking at like a little thing on the forums and everything for a good way to do it, and they were saying like have like 400 blue charms. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen right now. So I was just looking at the guide in general that was on there, and it shows all of the summoning things. So I ended up actually taking it because they had it all color coded for like what charm it took. They actually had it color coded for that charm, which was kind of obnoxious just because of the fact that, I mean, having like a blue color on a black background just doesn't look good. So I didn't really like that. So I ended up just copying it and throwing it in my own notepad just to make it a hell of a lot easier, honestly. And something that I've seen that apparently got changed, I'm assuming. You can see here that I'm actually getting cursed magic logs and stuff from the evil trees. I'm pretty sure that Sean or Relaxed, one of them, they changed evil trees, and I'm honestly not too sure why. Before, I mean, either that or maybe like there's like some bug or something. I'm not too sure, but for some reason, now I'm only getting normal logs, like well, not normal, but just normal plain pry logs, and not honestly too sure why that's exactly happening. And also, as well, the evil trees themselves have actually been, um, they've actually themselves been like evil trees. Like they're not magic and not cursed and stuff. Like I don't know what they did to change it or what happened and whatnot. I'm not really sure. Like, because to me, I would feel like the point of the evil trees is to kind of do that, is to actually have it so that it will, be more worthwhile of doing. And for the fact of just giving normal prey logs, they only give like 1k or so experience. You only give like 1k experience when fire making them. So I ended up just selling them to the merchant store because they sell for like 800 or 900. I think it's like 800 coins. Well, merchant points. And I mean, usually I can get roughly around like 20 or 30 of them. So a little bit of random merchant points. But, I mean, really, for a bit here, you'll obviously see that mainly what I was doing was I kept like trying to go and do stuff, and these things kept appearing. So, and then of course, like after doing a bunch of summoning and stuff, I didn't really have many charms left, and so I was like, all right. I was looking on the forums, and someone had said to kill, I think it was crawling hands. Yeah, crawling hands for getting charms. I'm like, why the hell would you want to go to crawling hands? Like I went there for about 10 minutes and got all of about like 6 charms. So I was like, yeah, this is terrible. Um, I ended up doing some rock crabs because, I mean, whenever I was just beginning out on the server and stuff, like these dropped charms pretty well. And I mean, for the fact that every single time you kill them, they will drop at least 1 charm, if not more than 1 charm. And I believe they also will drop like 4 or 5 gold charms even. So they're definitely a good source of charms. Most people come here in AFK, which is also nice for people that come here in AFK. Really, really do enjoy that because when people come here in AFK, I can easily just get their charms. Now, most of the times whenever I come here, these people have been AFK so long that they're not getting attacked anymore. But it definitely is really useful. Like coming here with chins, definitely a way to go. Because I mean, I wasn't here for too long and collected a decent amount of charms. Not gonna lie. So I mean, I would say maybe I was here for, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 or so minutes, maybe. Got a decent amount of rangey experience along with HP and a pretty okay amount of charms. I mean, of course, mainly gold, but I mean, even gold. I mean, if I can get at least like one or half a level every inventory I do of just using gold charms, I don't really mind it. And then I ended up coming back to red chins so that I could get more red chins, and I was really just trying to get more red chins just because, like I said before, I want to try to actually capture all my red chins instead of actually buying them. So, and like obviously I was gonna go back and get more charms from rock crabs, but I don't know exactly if I actually end up doing that again, cause like mainly like honestly I wish that I wouldn't have done a bunch of range on the desert bandits. I honestly wish I wouldn't have done that because now on the fact that, I'm killing rock crabs a lot and getting charms, I didn't realize I would need that many charms. But apparently you do need quite a bit of charms. But I'm also realizing that even just doing Slayer most of the time, you get a pretty decent amount of charms, honestly. So, I mean, that's also a way of getting charms as well, is mainly just doing that. So, I'm definitely. I was definitely thinking about, like, for some reason I can't make a forums account. I've already told Sean about it, and he said he would try to get it situated. But I mean, I would prefer to kind of try to just make a guide on the forums, but apparently that's not gonna really happen at all. Um, well, at least for a little bit. Now, I was thinking of possibly though just making guides here on YouTube though, possibly just doing that, cause I'm wanting to make like a not really a summoning guide in general, but just a like places where to farm charms at, because I mean on the forums their guide is pretty shitty. Not gonna lie, the guide on there is pretty bad. All it says is one monster and it's terrible. So I'm definitely kind of looking at more so of doing something that would actually help people, because I'm assuming that's probably just really old. That probably got changed at some point. So I'm really kind of really kind of wanting to do that though, is make a little short kind of guide of saying like where to really farm up charms and stuff, and make that accessible and everything, because honestly rock crabs is probably one of the best things, and you can for the most part like semi AFK it and whatnot. And then obviously, as you can see here, I'm getting my defenders and stuff. I ended up getting a few levels while in here, and then there was a dragon defender. And I mean, surprisingly, like getting the adamant defender took forever. Getting the rune one took forever. I killed about 5 cyclops, got the dragon one. I was like, okay. And then I went back to doing my Slayer task of Iron Dragons, and I happened to find someone that he came there and was like, hey, you doing Slayer? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, he's like, well, if we're together, we can get experience and kills at the same time, right? And I was like, I guess it works like that. And I told him to add me to my friends, and just because it says like if you're beside friends that you'll gain, so I didn't know if like you had to be on friends list, so I just told him like just add me just in case, if that is how it works. I'm not too sure if it does, but He was pretty cool though. Yeah, his in-game name was Skilla though, so yeah, it was definitely really cool. I enjoyed having him there. It definitely made it go a little faster. Of course, my internet was being garbage whenever trying to accomplish of finishing the task, but um, oh yeah, and here I ended up getting a Dragon Chain body, so I was like, hell yeah. And I think I ended up getting a prayer level here. Yeah, 77 prayer, slowly but surely getting prayer levels, and then I got another reward for. I don't remember what that was on. Or what that was honestly for. I think it was being active for 2 days or something. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, really, what I'm kind of looking at is honestly just trying to kind of do random things honestly anymore. For the most part, that's kind of what I'm doing. At the moment, though, the internet for me is being pretty bad. I'm trying to do a Slayer task and constantly disconnecting, so hopefully it'll stop, though. That'd be great. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing like all kinds of random skilling throughout, though, and a lot of it's going to be really short. Because, I mean, mainly, like, unless I'm doing something that's, a new skill or something that I just haven't trained a lot, like, for instance, like rune crafting, haven't done that a whole lot. So, like, something like that, really all you're going to see is me going up to the thing and making the runes. And apparently, air runes, for some reason, is the best experience, which is kind of dumb, but fair enough. So, yeah, pretty much though, it's just really just kind of going by ear of what I want to do. It's not really I'm gonna choose like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Just try to like I'm not really gonna try to grind something out anymore. I mean, of course, like herb lore, that was different. That was something that I actually really needed. Like if I was to grind out something right now, it would probably be prayer, but I would rather just do that through Slayer if I keep getting dragon tasks. So, yeah, I think that is going to be the end of this, though, and I will see you in the next one.